underneath here is my happy face. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it, because it's flipping freezing, absolutely Baltic. So yeah, smile right here, because it only means one thing: I'm back out again, back out. But this time, yes, yeah, this time I'm back out on the moors. I'm back down on Dartmoor tonight. It's nearly Christmas. Woo! Merry Christmas to everybody. Thanks for following along and coming along on the trip. I'm gonna be heading out to a little lake, and hopefully I'm gonna pitch up next to the lake tonight. It is very cold, so I've got my tent. I've got my MSR, trusty MSR. It's quite windy actually. Wasn't expecting it to be this windy. I'm gonna pitch up. I'm gonna have some grub, and I'm gonna have a lovely night. Let's do it. This tour over here, this is that's Sheep's Tor. Just below that, in the valley, this one here is called Leather Tor, and in between the two, there's a big reservoir. I've done a number of camps over that way, but I'm going to be heading off in that direction, off into the moors and towards a lake over that way. I'm hoping to, but as you can see, the sun is starting to get low already, so I've not got a lot of time to get there and get sorted. So just getting a view of of where I'm heading now. Just rounded the corner. It's a pretty easy walk in here, to be honest. I'm hoping there's going to be nobody else here. It's nice and cold, and it's fairly windy actually. I've not checked the weather forecast in depth. I had a quick look and it said it was going to be dry and everything, but I don't remember checking what the wind is going to be like. But it's pretty windy at the moment. So certainly I'm hoping the cold might put a few people off. But yeah, the wind, I'm definitely going to have to find a little spot out of the way, tucked out of the way to get out of this. I'm hoping you can hear me because it is pretty windy. So I've just got you in my little action camera at the moment, rather than... The wind has picked up rapidly in the past kind of 10 minutes. And it is blowing a gale now. The sun is going down behind me, so I need to get a stomp on. Woo. Came around the corner and just assumed a pile of rocks kind of off in front of me was where I was headed. Stupidly, if I'd looked over my shoulder, I would have realised I was walking right past it. So I got up there, looked back, and as I looked back, I realised my mistake. So walk back across now. I'm almost there. Breath actually. Stop. Wet there. Let's see if we can find a spot now that's kind of down out of the wind. Right then, so this is going to be me. It is horrendously windy out there. Out on the top of this is an old quarry, by the way, and on the top it must be at least 60-mile-an-hour winds. It's really, really windy. So and I can see some dark clouds coming. So I found myself a spot actually down in the bottom of the quarry. There's a nice flat spot here behind me. So I'm gonna get my tent set up quickly. It's getting dark. It is going to be dark. Yeah, the sun is already set, I believe. So I've not got long. I need to get myself sorted. So, but it's an awesome spot. It's such a cool little spot down in here. I've never camped down here before. I've only walked past this area once. I've been up to the other area where I went earlier and mistakenly went to the wrong place. I've been there before and I think that's why I wandered up there, but yeah, really happy. So I'm gonna crack on and get this set up quickly. Catch up with you in a bit. saying that I'm going to show people around the setup, and I never do it. I kind of forget to do it in the evening. So I'm just going to quickly do it now as I kind of unpack things. MSR NX Solo tent, packs up absolutely tiny. I love it. I think it's great. I always find that I'm repeating myself, and I definitely do repeat myself. But I'm always concerned that if somebody hasn't watched one of my other videos, they're going to miss a bit. So I'm sorry to those who have watched it. I'll try and keep it to a minimum. So what have we got? I'll unpack my bag as I go. I've got this with no water in. That's useless, but it's got my water filter on it. That's how I always keep that. I always keep a bottle attached to my water filter, so then I've always got a way of filtering water. This is the bag that I keep the tent in. It's a Osprey 6 litre stuff sack, one of the lightweight ones, and to be honest, you could go smaller than that. So this is my clothes bag. Then I have, again, I just keep my David Fry's packing system. I use it for this as well. Normal pillow, inflatable one. This is the Trekology. This is the, I think it's called the Luft or something like that. It's the version 2, so it has a strap. So that's that. Cook system. Then I have, this is my Thermarest Neoair X-Therm. Finally, it's my sleeping bag. My sleeping bag tonight, which could be a little bit on the limit actually, is a Thermarest Questar 20. So a quick show and tell. Yeah, show and tell. Here we go. Show around. So I've got my little light up here to give myself some light tonight. Got the Thermarest Questar, Thermarest, I forget what it's called, X-Therm. These are the straps that keep the Questar attached. So it means that if you roll over in the night, the sleeping bag doesn't move. You can roll around in it, which is flipping amazing. As I was saying, Trekology, you can't see jack, can you? Just realised that. There's me waffling away. I can't even see it, I don't think. Oh, hang on. Try that again. There you go. So I've got my head torch on, so you can see now it's getting dark rapidly. So there's the Trekology sleep mat. The pillow there. And then in the hood, I keep that stuff sack with my padded jacket in it and my puffy jacket. There's a few bits stored, just some spare clothes and stuff that I put down the bottom at this end. You can see that, yeah. And then my little table of bits goes on the outside. So yeah. All good, right. So I'm gonna get myself settled in. Look at that, hopefully you'll be able to see that behind me. Look at that. The quarry. Right, food time. So I've got one of these Expedition Foods macaroni and cheese for tonight, and I have that. That's left over from my walk. Here's my little cook kit, my lightweight cook kit. So this is, I'll take this out, easier. This is my little mini alcohol stove. Shown this before in videos. Some fuel in there. There's a little cup, a little fold out cup. If no one's seen one of these before, they just fold out. They make a little cup. I think the Swedish Army use them or something like that. But so that is that. There's a little cloth in there, a little rag, and a little scrubber that goes in there as well. That goes like that. In my that I carry. I keep the windshield, but it's also the cup holder. So this just folds the right way around. Hopefully I've had this all on camera. And then this little bit just goes down, holds it all in, and then in the bottom of here there's some little pot stands, so little burner goes down in the bottom there, and then the cup, they're made for the right size depending on what cup you've got. So this is the just a 750ml titanium mug. They're all pretty much the same, but with the kit, when you buy this, you can buy the burner. You can buy a different size burner actually. I forget what size that is. I think it's like 30ml, and this is just a standard titanium mug. You can also buy these little silicone, burn it by the looks of it, silicone mug handle coolers, so the handles don't get too hot. So that's that. And then this is a little Nalgene bottle. What size is this one? 125ml. So all you do is add, this is bioethanol for anyone who wants to know. Put a little bit of that in there. Put it to one side. Just like that. That goes over the top. Mug. And then water. Forget how much you need. It's about 500 mils, I guess. Let's have a little look. Let's see what it says. 300 mils of hot water. So that's fine. And I'm going to do it now because I always forget. Take the lid off. And then take that nice, it's right at the top. Perfect. Take the little oxygen absorber out because I always forget to do that. Macaroni and cheese. A big portion of as well. I'm gonna smash this now so it's good. It is cold outside, so I've just enjoyed the last few minutes of this keeping my hands warm. I'm now going to enjoy it warming me up. I see a little silhouette of I just realised what I look like. That's brilliant. Oh well, just go with it. Freddie did. So that. Oh. Mac and cheese. Well, I've got to be careful because my wife said I like inhale food on camera, so. Yummy. A bit more. Right then, I'm going to enjoy this. Catch you in a bit.
Good morning. Camping Ninja is back. Oh. Hiya! It's what is the time? 7 o'clock. I went to bed pretty early last night. Let's get my face out. Here I am. Hello. Yeah, I fell asleep pretty early last night. Put a couple of time lapses on and then just had a couple of beers and that was me done. I went to sleep. So which was actually quite nice. I slept okay. It was pretty cold. I put my my hot water bottle in. I warmed up my Nalgene bottle. Put some boiling water in that, and then put that in the bottom of my sleeping bag, and that kept me warm all night. Really, a little bit chilly this morning. But that was because I had to get up for a pee, as you do. And when I got back in, it took me a little bit of time to get warm back up. But it's still pitch black out there now. Oh, look at that, perfect. The water's just boiled. Hey, morning everyone. It's freezing out here. So cold, so cold. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Ooh. Yeah, it's really cold. Oh, lovely coffee though. Beauty. So I'm gonna start getting everything tidied away a little bit. And packed away. Hopefully by then, I don't know whether you can see it in the background, the sun is just starting to come. There's actually a little bit of red in the sky. I'm hoping we get a little bit of a sunrise of some kind. It doesn't look like we should because it's mighty. It looks misty, but it's hard to tell. So I'm going to get on with this. I'm going to get myself sorted, and hopefully I can get maybe up to the top of the cliffs over here and get some nice footage of a sunrise or something. So check it out. I'll catch you in a bit. Just before I shoot up, this is a crazy thing about Dartmoor. So I'm in the bottom of a quarry, piles of rocks everywhere, and there's loads of these. There's examples of this everywhere, but look at this one. Look at this perfectly square rock, and it's, when you look up close, the corners of it have obviously been finished. This was ready to go on to something. I don't know what happened on maybe this corner. There's a little corner missing there. Something went. Oh, there's an even bigger corner missing there. But who knows? There's parts of I think it's Tower Bridge. I forget which one of the London bridges. There's parts of it still here on Dartmoor. They were made here and then shipped up to London to make the bridge. And you can, I'll do a video and I'll go to them at some point. I forget exactly where they are, but you can see them lying on the floor, and then you can look at a picture of the bridge and you can see exactly what part it's supposed to be. And for whatever reason, it didn't get used. But there we go. So there's my my little spot down there last night. Left no trace as always. Let's try and find my way up onto the top now. So right, that's it. I'm done. I'm going to get myself home, get myself back to the car. I've got about a 20-minute, maybe half an hour walk back to the car, so I'm going to get on and do that now. It's been an absolutely beautiful evening. It's a pretty chilly one. again, but it's that time of year, it's to be expected. I'm glad I was able to get myself down in the quarry back there to get some shelter, because it would have been super cold and windy if I hadn't been able to get out of it, so that was good. Yeah, thanks very much for everybody that's followed along so far. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks guys, signing out.